Mom. Mom's here.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, THC Pills, how's it going? I'm already overheating. What the heck?
Yeah, I'm pretty hot too, but
That's weird.
I think I'm, it's cold here, but hey, can you guys from the background? Hello. The same cars for Constance and Volcano?
Same one.
Um, right about this.
Is Kristen actually riding right now, or is Zwift just broken?
No,
It always tells me people are riding that aren't.
she was riding before, not now.
Let's make some music. Who the heck screwed up my playlist? Like, there's a bunch of music I don't listen to. Yeah, I am, Ross. I take HMB, beta-alanine, rhodiola, Tomcat Ali, although I haven't been taking that because it's not here. I need to get some more. No, I don't take testosterone. It's illegal for me to take testosterone. I mean, it's too bad though because, like, we need more testing in esports because, like, people could probably just get away with it because there isn't any testing going on right now. We really need, at the top end, we really need testing, and there just isn't any, except for if you go to Worlds, but we're not formalized enough yet. But it'll come. It'll come. I don't know who Kratom is. Sorry. They're Roman. That's one of the main things actually that I heard from almost like every athlete at Worlds this year that I talked to about some ways to improve. And like most of them said testing, that we need testing year round from a randomized pool. Six K lead in. How many laps are we doing? Probably 6. Who is Kratom or like is that like some sort of like lifter or? Yeah. Yeah, and then we're back. I actually like the other way better. I do too, same Milan. I don't mind being up at those times. And now I'm like getting used to this a little bit. So, but I'm really feeling good though about Cat 1 now. Like, I see a light at the end of the tunnel to be competitive. So I think we're gonna get there. I just need a few more watts on the high end, but we've been doing all zone 2 base riding to get there. But now it's time to turn the lever soon. Yeah, I don't care to be that guy who goes up and down. Like either just put me down or leave me up. One of the two. And it'll only make me stronger, so. I mean, if I can go from the back of Cat 3 to Cat 1, why not a little further, hey? All right, Milan, cheers, bud. Have a good night, dude. I swear that my bicarb lasts until now. I always like feel so good the days I take bicarb and beetroot for racing. I swear they last until the evening, the effects. I'm gonna save that song we just listened to. I kind of like that one. This one and that one. I don't really like this next one though. Nah. What's this one all about? Hayden's here. Yeah, I'll race again Thursday. I think I already said yes. Should be a fun one. Our team only had 4 last week. Heck yeah, there you go, bud. What's up, Karma? This is a little too much house right now. I like it, but it's a little too much house. I get to change my weight. I forgot. Ah.
Yeah. Your weight, and so
New verified weight, baby. Let's go. Ha! I don't know what you mean by that, Warlord. I really don't. Have you seen my wife, bro? Are you trying to troll me? Are you trying to bait me? One of the two. It's okay, Warlord. I'm definitely fully committed in a long-term sacrificial marriage to God before Him and my wife. So, sorry, definitely not bi. I don't know why you would think that, though. It's an interesting take. I guess anyone in Lycra for some reason, from your point of view? Where's Lycra? Must be. Dude, my legs feel way too freaking good. What the heck, man?
Took a while for the
What's that?
took a while for the stock to go in.
Yes, it does. EQRC. Yes, it does. A lot of different kinds of trainers you can get. They're all smart trainers. It's pretty much just standard now. You can get into a pretty good smart trainer for pretty cheap. Back in the day, it was pretty expensive, but the price point's gone way down. So I'm on the Elite Juice Dough, and definitely gives me all the elevation changes. Oh wow, yeah, dude, that one stings still. Just so you know, bike, like that stings a little. That stings a little bit still. He's strong though. He just slipped away, and then we didn't chase. I couldn't bring it back though. I was really surprised we didn't bring him back actually. That's so funny, bike. Dude, that's way back, bro. When Richmond first launched. Dude, why do I feel so freaking good? What the heck is going on here? I got a message Vidar from this morning. I wanted to like say good job, thanks. Like it was really good to ride with him this morning. I don't know why the YouTube viewers aren't showing up on the overlay. Yeah, I still got a pretty good kick. I still got a pretty good kick. I don't know if it's as good as back then because it was a little heavier, and I think still playing a little hockey, or I was mountain biking a lot still too, but I think I was like probably a solid 5 kilograms heavier right then. Server's restarting. why everything went a little whack for a minute. We're trying to fix the YouTube viewers. Hey, thanks a lot for the follow there on Twitch. I'll try and get the name right. Mansipati Bay. 3 minutes ago. Mansif HB. Ah, the quota run out on YouTube, that's why. You. I do a lot of gym. One sec. So I do a lot of gym work, about twice a week. But otherwise all bike. Everything's focused on chasing esports with Gabby right now and building lead out. So, and the best way to build the best products in the space is to be deeply involved in the space. So I'm gonna keep racing at the highest level I can for as long as I can. And like, the fact that I'm at Cat 1 right now is pretty sick actually. Like, that level is so insane. So it's good. I'm putting out power numbers I never thought I ever would. Ever. So, like, pretty exciting. And like, to cross train, like, a guy like Mijalo can get away with it because he's really young. In my opinion, it's not worth much. Unless like you need that in your life, you like it, but my opinion, but I'm talking about elite athletes. I'm not talking about general population, bro. As long as you're in the weight room, you're fine. Yes, I did, Holly. I was like, Gabby told me, and I was like, what? Holly Bergen won CAD 2? We were definitely... Nice job, Holly. Good job, by the way. Like, I was like, no way, what the heck? I was just watching, actually, and then I went live and now I'm chatting. And I was just watching back to see what happened and I didn't catch it yet. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I want to see what you did. It's exciting. It's a climb you can get away with it though, Holly. That climb suits like people who are brave, actually, if you do it right. If you do it right, you can snap things on that climb. Like, it's not a pure climber's finish. It's got enough flats with those little punches, with enough VO2, you can make it happen. That's exactly, at least that's what I thought when I saw that you won. I was like, dude, she played it right for sure then. I'm not trying to take anything away from your win, by the way, at all. I'm just saying it's like the type of climb it is. I'm like, okay, she must have really did it right. Cause like, to give you an example, like, Gabby has to play that exactly right to not get nipped by Catherine. Like, cause I compare you and Catherine are very similar riders in my opinion. And so like, as far as your phenotype and like what you're capable of, like if Gabby's not careful, Catherine's gonna get her at the line, like every time. Yeah, she has to do very specific things on that course. You had no idea you were capable of that? Well, I was watching your stream actually like halfway through and I had to go race. We can just watch it back together right now. Let's do it. Let's watch Holly's win, huh? Yeah, you definitely, that's the other thing is you have some interesting voiceovers. Don't you? Let's see. Britt's going for the sprints, I'm assuming? Or is she trying to snap it? No, she's just trying to snap it. Holy crap. What is going on here? Yeah, it's a problem with the dynamics. Whoosh dynamics don't allow for what should really be happening in my, like, they really gotta fix their pack dynamics. They're years behind on that front. Yeah, exactly, Holly. It's too much. It's way too much. Dude, Rachel Brown went for it, didn't she? Holy cow. Did they catch your finish? I'd watch it on your stream. Nice. All right, here we go. Haley's there.
In the group we are with at the moment, the 34.5 kilometre marker. There were 26 riders in the leading group going through the final sprint of the day at the 33.3 kilometre marker, where Filensky
Looks like you're playing it really smart right
cemented
now.
that competition by taking the final win. London, Roach, Brown and Gallegos rounded out those final points. So Filensky in the green skin suit in category 1. Jackie Godby in the mix. First Sunday race
Looks like
club,
you're gonna go
but
soon,
in
I would
the
think.
leading group at the moment. Great to have her on board.
Where did you go after
and,
the KOM, I
Lucia
wonder?
Really taking the Sunday race
It's such
club
an
by the
interesting
scruff
one with
of
that.
the neck.
Okay
The
to go.
chase riders at the moment off the back of the leading group in category 1. Snover is there, Van Shaw is the rider they are chasing. So interesting move to see those riders. Category 2, Celine Bourbesson is the rider doing some chasing here. She's just off the back of that group. In fact, Heather Shanks is the rider in front of her.
Yeah,
so she's going to
totally.
be working hard to catch Shanks and to move up into position. But that does look like there's 17 riders in the leading group at the moment.
She's like the leading
Category
group.
two. A little further up the
Productions.
road. Hayley Simmons on the front of the pack, you can
Productions.
see. Around 150 metres ahead of Celine Bourbesson.
I know that
Kirsty
feeling
Heather Smith,
Emma has right
Kathy
there.
Stewart, Stephanie Briggs, Cornelia Engstrom, Elsa Haag, all in this group. Holly Bergin is here as well as Rhiannon Denton.
Yeah, 30.
Simmons on the front at the moment. Tiffany Penner
8.7
now coming up
is where you really gotta
contention
go for the
as
KOM.
well. They've got 2.5 kilometres of climbing still to go in category 2.
Yeah, there's
Category
tons in that
one,
group.
well,
It's dangerous.
They now 2 are on the climb. Ulberg, Van Hooling, Fua, Kolczynski, Larson,
I haven't watched
Brody,
Gabby's
Holcroft,
back yet
all
either.
coming to the front of the pack. The pack's still really of a significant size in category 1, but they are getting motoring now on these early steps. They're short, sharp rises early on, and then the flat plateaus. There's even some negative numbers there in, well, some downhills. between the steps. Kulczynski now comes to the front. Gallegos is there. Guerra now moving up as well. Katarzyna Velna is there too. The riders still wide across the road in Category 1. Category 2 on the right-hand side of your screen, it's slightly more stretched now. Tiffany Penner still hovering around the top 3 riders. Carrie Stewart in 1, Stephanie Briggs, Elsa Haag, Penner, Simmons,
going.
Eck, Engström. I'm laughing because any of those riders could win this Category 2 race today. Competition in Category 2 is just
like
so strong.
Anxious.
They've got less than 2 kilometers.
Now Haley's going. Now that's,
go.
wait, I can't really see. This is like low quality. Hold on. There we go.
Than 2 kilometers.
Oh no, they're 4.8. Okay.
To go.
They're not going.
Polka dot banner is coming first, and then the finish line. Simmons back onto the front. Briggs is there as well. Eck, Stewart, Penner, Haag, Rianne Denton now starts to play at the front of the race. Holly Bergin is sitting in the draft, just
watching yell at Steph. What is she doing? She's on the front, like over and over again.
It's so high on this type of climb because of the flat plateaus. They're coming into the climbs at a strong pace, 40 kilometers an hour after that flat transition. And you can see the groups concertina back together again. So they stretch on the climb, they come back together again on the flat sections. The earlier sections of this climb, there are a number of flat sections. Those first early steps are quite short.
39.7, that's when.
As we progress up this climb here today on Hedera Island. Carrie Stewart, Elsa Haag, Rianne Denton, Anna Svanström now starts to come to the fore, as well as Maria Thompson too. She's moving up as well. But
Alicia goes.
3, 6, 9.
Now it's KOM time. Here we go.
Ollie,
wow, where are you?
The push now starts to come on the front of the group. Carrie Stewart lifting the pace again, but the response comes very, very
I was just a little punch and then they chilled.
From Eck, from Simmons. Briggs as well moving up.
You're being smart. You're being super smart.
This really is about how much you can use
honestly,
strategically putting in the power when it's needed and required, and responding to what's
Tiffany's
going
for the KOM for sure. It looks like,
time to go is now. She decides at the time
Alicia wants it. 9-2.
Launch for that polka dot banner has happened. Elsa Haag kicks and kicks strongly.
Tiffany gets
Haag kicks at 9 watts per kilo. Can she close down Penner? No.
They have a gap. They should have kept going. If they would have kept going, maybe she can't though.
Back to Briggs, Stewart, Simmons, Bergen, Denton.
Yeah, if they would have kept going.
Penner and Denton are on your screen at
you can't stop and whoosh. If you stop and whoosh, it's over.
Taking some recovery, not driving for the finish.
Because it's like railroad.
As we've seen in some of the other
Here comes Holly.
Interesting move that we're going to see in Category 2. Category 1.
Well, now Gabby attacks, so they get off of it.
She's launched first on the climb at 38.2 kilometers an hour. Mel Bruni responds to Massey, Fua, Ulberg, Gallegos,
400 meters.
All chasing Gabby Guerra on the left-hand side of your screen as we see Hayley Simmons now come to the fore. Stephanie Briggs, Elsa Haag, Carrie Stewart and Holly Bergin driving for the line in Category 2. This is the run for the line.
Holly.
250 metres to go. Bergin goes off the front now.
300
Holly
meters.
Bergin is driving for the finish line today.
Got a gap.
She's won here before in an earlier category. Bergin knows that finish line comes very, very quickly.
You looks like you second-guessed yourself there.
Briggs, Clark, Stewart, Thompson, Simmons, Eck. She's got a
what was that?
Some sweeping corners to go before she sees the finish line today. But Holly Bergin is motoring here on the My Whoosh Sunday race. Though is Bergin going to take her first win in Category 2? She goes around the corner and underneath the UCI banner. It's a win for Holly Bergin today in Category 2. Stephanie Briggs, what a move as well. In second, Carrie Stewart in third, Elsa Haag in fourth, Maria Thompson
they sat up.
Fifth place.
They didn't chase you.
Gabby Guerra has gone clear in Category 1 with 1,500 metres to go. What a push. What's drive from Guerra today here on the Sunday Race Cup. Guerra in
nice, Holly.
Alberg, Bruni.
So did Gabby's.
The pack are behind, but they're 7 seconds behind Gabby Guerra.
Oh, Tomasi then
She's
goes.
continuing to drive towards the polka dot banner. Francesca Tomasi now starts to move from behind. She starts to put the power down, but Guerra has launched the attack for the finish.
Yeah, and Catherine was really smart
She's got
then
the
to just
polka
follow
dot banner to
Tomasi.
take first in that climbing competition. She's going to go underneath that in a few hundred meters time. Behind, well, the race is on behind on the right hand side of your screen. It's Tomasi and Fua, Bruni and Alberg, Gallegos and Kolczynski. They are the riders that are motoring at the moment in category 1. They are motoring towards this finish line today, but it is Gabby Guerra out in the lead. She's 7 seconds clear of Tomasi and Fua.
7's not a lot.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see.
Tomasi's like, nope,
Guerra hold
couldn't
this
do it.
to the finish line today. 7 seconds, she goes underneath the polka dot banner. She takes away the climbing competition. The polka dots go on. The pace, though, Guerra now sits, she settles, she holds the strong pace.
8
seconds back off.
And 700 meters, right?
Alberg,
Like,
Bruni,
that can get shut down so quick.
They're lining up behind, but they're going to be lining up for the sprint for
Why did my
second
server just
place,
reset?
because Gabby Guerra today, she's got 500 metres to go on the My Rouge Sunday Race Cup. She kicks again into the final climb. The UCI banner is just around the corner. Guerra drives towards it. She's extending the gap over her rivals behind. The battle for second, third, fourth and fifth. Well, that is going to be fast and furious, but Gabby Guerra is going to hold this position to the finish line today. Tomasi, Bruni, Fua, Gallegos, Koinsinen and Alberg are in the battle for second, third, fourth and fifth. They pop up on your screen, but Gabby Guerra, the rider,
Dude, they
on
got
the
within
right-hand
6
side in the
seconds.
blue
Holy
shorts.
crap.
She's going to take the win today. Do not think it is easy being off the front. She goes underneath the UCI banner. She takes the win today. Gabby Guerra.
Catherine Merle,
qualified
Francisca,
to
Elise.
March.
Wow,
Catherine
nice
Fua,
Elise.
what a move in category 1 for that finale.
Dude, Elise is
The
doing so
sprint
good
is
lately.
Fantastic.
Holy cow.
Bruni takes third. Francesca Tomasi takes fourth. Elise Gallegos takes fifth. And Mina Koinsinen sixth today. Gabby Guerra.
What happened
What a
with Camilla there?
Absolutely.
She almost didn't cross. Camilla stopped pedaling before the line, I think, and almost lost her position.
What a race that unfolded on that final climb in all 6 of those categories today. Gabby Guerra taking the win, 1 hour,
Wow.
3 minutes and 3 seconds. That is, well,
I wanted to watch
2 minutes slower
men's
than the
back,
course
too.
record in category 1, so it shows you the steady state.
I made it to the second climb today, which is better than usual, so I'm happy with it.
Wins the sprint for second. Mel Bruni comes through for third. Francesca Tomasi in fourth. Elise Gallegos in fifth. Mina Koinsinen takes sixth place. A little bit further back, Camilla Alberg goes through for seventh. Kristen Kolczynski for eighth. Maria Holdcroft for ninth. And winning the sprint competition and taking
With carrots? What are the carrots doing for you? Yeah, Bike, she did so good. Like Bonk, she really did. Sorry YouTube's not coming through on the chat, you guys. The API, I hit it too many times and the quota on my dev app is saying no. I asked them to increase the quota, but they're asking for documentation, so yeah. Well, it depends. It depends, Holly. I'm gonna call you Rabbit. What's his girlfriend's name? Bugs Bunny and Is it just Babes Bunny? What is her name? Dude, Cat 1 though in the men's is so crazy, you guys. Like, I'm doing 7-8 watts per kilogram on that climb today, the second climb, and like getting dropped, and like the whole pack is doing that. They come over the top, and Jason Osborne, they didn't even a lot of them didn't even notice. I already had 6 seconds on the group, and I'm doing 7 to 8 watts per kilogram, and he's already gained 6 seconds. Like, the level is just a freaking madhouse, dude. It's so crazy. Dude, it's like, I'm doing 500 watts, right? And I'm like, how long can we do this for? Like, and they just continue at 500. Like, we're doing 500 for like 3 to 5 minutes is what you gotta have, or you don't make it over with them. Like, 450 to 500 is what I have to do. I weigh 63 kilos, guys. Like, you understand how insane that is? Like, and guys like Njal, he's doing 600-700 over the top. Like, not the whole time, but when they go over the top, it's like a semi-sprint of mine. And they're doing that for 15 just to get over the top with the group. Like, hey, Angry Rook, thanks a lot for the follow over on Twitch. Yeah, Angry Rook, it's nuts, dude. Like, I feel the same way a lot of times. Like, like, but, I mean, the crazy thing is, like, Lomond was just right, dude. Like, it doesn't get easier. You just go faster. And if you have it, genetically in some ways, if it's in there and you keep doing the right work, you'll find it. And we'll see how far we can take it, dude. Like, we'll see. Everybody's pushing each other, that's for sure. Like, in Cat 1, 2 years ago, I could hang on until the climbs, like, and it was nowhere near the level it is now. Nowhere. Like a full watt per kilogram less. So, I feel like every week, it just keeps going up. Because I tried some Maiwoosh like SRC like 2 years ago. I got smoked, but it was insane, but it wasn't like that insane. You've been feeling prime time racing? So you doing the ZG stuff? Bike bunk? Tuesdays? Prime time? Yeah, exactly, bro. Okay, Monday, got ya. Yeah, it feels like a lot of some of the SRC guys are doing their rest Friday, Saturday, and then stacking Sunday, Monday. What's Lidden up to? He's Leiden Lidden. He's doing a big ride. 101 in. Dude, Richmond last week, I've never seen. I told him, he's in, I race with RWB a lot lately, and he's in the group chat, and I told him, dude, like, I've never seen, I've been doing this a long time, bro. Like, I've commentated governors at the biggest races in the world, right? World championships, like, national championships, everything that there is to, and I'm talking even when like things were sketch, like even when there was top leagues that had, 5% trainers involved still, right? And I said, dude, I've never seen anything like that, ever. Dang it, too late. Like, that was something special, dude. Up governors. Yeah, last week. To go from where he went all the way to the finish line is just madness, dude. At the power he did. And like, I don't like it when I'm in the race, and I get mad when I'm in the race with him, but I appreciate it actually, in some ways too. I was saying today, watching back the racing, like, that we don't sit around. Everybody makes the racing hard. It's actually really good for the racing and for everybody, that the racing is just hard, and we don't screw around. Bring this down a little bit. I raised it up earlier to sprint the SRC. That's better. Yeah, that prime time is hot stuff, dude. Seriously. Well, you can't really sandbag, can you? It's not really possible, right? Yeah. Yeah, because advance is just to the top, right? So. I think we need to do a another little add-on to the overlay that says who's around us when we're riding with Constance. I think that'd be cool. Like give some of the other riders that we're riding with a little something on the overlay. Kind of tell you the group dynamic. Hey, the racing's starting to catch up with me now. Now I start to feel the legs. We're getting really close on this Tron. I don't do any upper body except for push-ups and sit-ups for core. That's it. I mean, deadlift counts for upper. And like, I hold weights a lot, but otherwise I don't do anything. Make sure I can do 30 to 40, 50 push-ups in one go, and that's it. Everything else, I don't swap. I always do lower. I always do some full regimen of lower 1 to 2 days a week. And if the other day is tired legs, it's plyo, but the same movements. I don't do any single muscle exercises either. Never. And I never do atrophy really, unless it's been a while. Everything's focused on strength and not growth. Or explosiveness. I stay away from trying to grow unnecessary muscles. And I just strengthen the muscles I have.
I'm gonna sit in the bathtub.
You're gonna go sit in the bathtub? That is not a Gabby thing usually.
Because I don't have sauna.
Ah. Because they close at 6.
Because the women's sauna is.
Yeah. Not a bad idea, babe.
Salt.
Is the salt actually good for you?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good
It's
idea.
like it's more.
I-
It is
I-
for the muscles. Look it up.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Very solo.
Compound lifts, yep. No, low reps, not high. Low reps is only if you have a serious problem with muscle. Like if you don't have muscles to begin with, okay, do some atrophy. Otherwise, it's all super high weight. That's probably all I really want to say. I'm giving away all the secrets now.
Yeah, buy our
To the point I might make the video private now.
Vision 15 plan.
You-
We'll have ready.
We charge big money for the secrets. Most people in cycling do lifting very wrong. And I did it very wrong for many years. Many, many years. So it's not like I'm saying that out of inexperience of what works and what doesn't. Like, go look at my Instagram though, and you'll see what I mean. Look at how much weight I'm putting on that leg press at 63 kilograms.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing a ton of reps. It's about the strength. I don't need to be tearing my muscles up. I do that on the bike. What's that?
That person's so addicting, I would like to. But bueno,
Yeah, Gabby loves the leg press.
yeah,
She really likes leg press. I have to hold her back on it.
don't put more weight on than me.
Also, like, the other thing that we're going to be really paying attention to about how light I can get is if the weight has to come down in my gym sessions. If I start losing strength in the gym session, we're going too light. So we can keep going light until we hit that point where I'm not advancing in my max strength workouts. And that's where it's like, nope, no more lighter. So it's also a good. Ah, it's right on, bike. Appreciate it, buddy. No worries, man. We got a whole program, dude. If you're interested, just go ahead and look visioncycling.team. We coach pretty high-end athletes. One of Gabby's athletes just took Sacalabra KOM, Queen of the Mountain, 2 Tuesdays ago. And then obviously Gabby. And then a lot of those SRC ladies who you see there. And then I co-coach with her and a lot of the top athletes, and then I have a lot of like middle-aged guys who want to take it to the next level that I coach as well. Do you coach, Spike? Yeah, I coach lots of different sports. Cycling, obviously, but I was a hockey coach too for a long time. I don't think, speaking of coaching, I'm behind on sugar, I think. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I should have been through this an hour, half hour ago. I was wondering why it felt like it was getting hard. Totally got behind. Didn't realize. Whew. For some reason I thought I had been consuming more than I did. Ah, cool bike. Why'd you want to make Zwift videos? How'd you start getting into that? Ah, cool bike. What's up, Kreider? Good to see you. You saw that story on Zwift Insider? It was good, wasn't it? I gotta share that up. I haven't had a chance to share it yet. Kevin did a good job about our story. It was good chatting with him. Seems like a cool guy. Up, head. Cat Allen is 3 weeks away from hitting the distance that's equal to distance. Holy crap. What? In real life? I think I saw something about that. Jeez, dude. Mike, did you go to ZCL? Looks like you have a ZCL kit on. Or you just got the 10-year anniversary kit? Just on Zwift, gotcha. Or did you get the 10-year anniversary kit bike? Yeah, it keeps you motivated for sure, dude. Main reason I started streaming it. Motivation, share the training. That was why we did it initially. It turned into something else. I totally get that. Oh, did we meet and I just don't know it? I have to look and see if I recognize you. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, it's a good kit. Mine got wrecked from a crash. Got hit by a car. I haven't talked about it much. Last summer. And totally wrecked the jersey. Did I ever do races on Zwift? Nah. I don't know what those are. Lord Virus. Are you messing with me, Lord Virus? You gotta be messing with me. Who is this guy? You've been around since 2016. You've been a follower since 2018. You know the answer to that. You gotta be trolling. If you've been following since 2018. Really? Huh. No, I race. I definitely do some races. Go look at my video history. I've got a lot of races. Somebody said, Mike Bonk just said that he saw my GCN race from 2015. I run those races with prizes. Those I run. The only prize money races that exist on Zwift right now, we run them. So instead of racing them, I just run them. But SRC, otherwise, is the only place in the world that has prizes now. Money. Money or sponsor product for the lower placings. Or national championships. Our biggest prize pools right now are not big. I think top prizes were like $300 or something. Not huge. But it's growing fast. We'll have much bigger prize pools very soon. But the only verified racing that exists in Zwift right now that I know of is either with a few other federations that we currently don't work with yet, hopefully, or lead out. Everything else is casual and just for fun. Thanks, Load Virus. I appreciate it. And we always are looking for those organizers that want to take their racing to the next level. And I really, man, it'd be really nice if we could get past, like, just let Zwift do the casual stuff, and then we need to get past this, everybody doing things, putting so much work in it for just a hobby and pride. It just inflates the space. Free money and free work is bad inflation. It doesn't help. I think it will, though. There's people who want. I was just talking to a guy today. Came over for lunch. Been racing his whole life. Masters racer. He's like, there's a bunch of masters that are like this. Shoot, dude, that's the first time I've sneezed like that since last spring. And I think it's because the window's open. Here it comes. Gosh darn it. Yeah, of course. I've raced pro in real life for 20 years. I love cycling. Oh man. Here come the allergies, dude. Gosh darn it. It's totally from something budding in our yard. I own Vision Cycling. I've represented Team USA at World Cups, as well as at esports. But I've always ridden for my own company on the mountain bike. I didn't really care for the way World worked, especially in the US. You either race crits and risk your life insanely, or you barely get by and do some silly, like, in the USA it's a hobby sport or race crits, so on the roadside. So, and I, as a family man, I had no interest in going to Europe. So I always just raced for my own team and did the solo entrepreneur thing. Grew cycling with my own team in juniors. Nah. But like, it's frustrating in the US because like, I raced with and amongst a lot of dudes who did that. And like, if the opportunity was here, we have so much talent. And it's only until recent years we've really been able to even explore that talent in the European events because of how much of your life you have to sacrifice for it. For the Europeans, it's different. You just go, quick 2-hour flight, 2-hour flight, 2-hour flight. Like, it doesn't take your life away. For Americans, you have to sacrifice your entire life. You don't get the luxury, like it's so much different for us. But I mean, I definitely raced all the biggest events I could here. Theater, World Cups that came over here, Iceman. We had the largest mountain bike series in the nation. Here, I stood on podiums with Sepp Kuss, Todd Wells, freaking Egan Swenson, all the top dudes. But the opportunity in the U.S. to cycling was not and still is not great. It's growing slowly though. That's why I like esports so much. Is because you don't have to sacrifice your whole life to go to Europe. Like, all these people are like, Hayden Pucker, why don't you go do this? And all these like, there's all these athletes that they're like, go race on the road, da da da. First of all, like, unless you're a top dog, the road don't pay that much. Second of all, like, getting over there and like giving your whole life to that is a whole nother thing. If you have any other aspirations or values in your life, just doing it and living in Europe alone is a huge sacrifice. Then doing it and uprooting your whole life. See you, Bike Bonk. Yeah, we'll see you for Thursday, TTT. Sounds good, buddy. Appreciate you. Yeah, I gotta check out your channel. It looks cool what you're up to. Man, spring is definitely here. Dang it. We're gonna start turning on the AC instead of opening a window, I think. That's gonna wreck my life. I gotta close that. Sorry, big, long whinge. It's just frustrating. Kind of frustrating. Because of the status, the amount of status that's given. Rightfully so in some ways, but also not so, like, maybe not so much in other ways. I think a lot of the top pros would race esports if they could, but they don't. And I think there's an excuse. Not the top because they're paid enough, but the top would compete well. But they're paid enough that they're not going to waste their time, effort, etc. on it. And then below that, I think they can't because they couldn't keep up actually. There's only a few who do. Because it's kind of like, dude, if you could, why wouldn't you try and make an extra 2-3 grand a weekend? But they don't. Because I know they're not getting paid insane amounts. A lot of those dudes. So maybe there just isn't enough status, or maybe they just don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's try and close that. Because I'm definitely sneezing a bunch. Gabby wanted to go out for a long ride tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I really don't want to deal with allergies. It messes with my immune system too. It sucks, but like most of spring, I usually have to just stay indoors because of it. And I refuse to take antihistamines. For those that want to gain fitness, do not touch antihistamines, you guys, unless you have to. They are horrible for your fitness gains. They like really mess with it. They essentially just like destroy the training that you do. Scotty's here. Wonder how long he's going for. Last week he did a massive ride. Phew. Turn some music on. 20 minutes left, everybody. 20 minutes. Music's really loud, sorry. That should be a little better. Yeah, there's definitely a window open. Where's that guy going? So Jordan, yeah, we're moving. 8 more minutes. We'll be done in 8 minutes, so. Just 2 hours tonight. Right about to where we finished this course, actually. Just 2 today. I mean, today we've ridden 4.5 hours, almost 5 though, total. This morning we raced for an hour and a half. We did a warm up for an hour and a half. And then 2 hours now, so that's 5 hours. 5 hours today, total. Yesterday was an hour and a half with jumps. Tomorrow will be a bigger day, I think. We'll see how it goes. See how we feel tomorrow. I didn't feel very well during this ride, so we gotta catch up a little bit before tomorrow. Your next ride's always fueled by the ride you're currently doing. It's torture. Not because of my legs, because of my nose. Freaking allergies, dude. Such torture.
Paralyzed. make you paralyzed.
Y a quelqu'un qui s'est abonné? Quelqu'un qui s'est abonné?
C'est comment intervenir.
Nathan Guerra, il s'est abonné? Yeah! Bonsoir Nathan Guerra. Pour toi, je vais gagner cette course-là. En fait, je peux pas la gagner, là, mais... Je vais win mon troupeau.
French Canadian for sure.
Il me fait rusher en tabarnak.
Alright guys, we're gonna host up Snozzle, the French Canadian. Looks like he's racing some Zwift games. I'm Denzo. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it, everybody. Get me through the workout. We'll be on for a lot of hours this week. More base into the spring. We'll be on for a lot of hours this week. We'll do TTT on Thursday. For sure. I don't think we're doing any racing besides that though in SRC. Next week, not this week, but next week is UK Championships over on Lead Out. Make sure to go check that out if you're in the UK, especially. Jump in, Masters Racing, Elite Racing, giving away national titles. Verified Racing, leadoutesports.com. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for some more big base. All right, see you later.